Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Stefan Seguin, your sales coach. Today I want to talk about something that very few people understand, and that is personality types. Are you ready? Are you ready to learn about this? Because this is going to help you change and transform your sales approach. Let's do this. All right, guys, sales personalities. What am I talking about, sales personality? Specifically, it's more about people. Each person has their own personality. And you might say, well, yeah, I know that. I get it. Well, do you really? Ever been in a situation where you speak with someone, you speak with a client, and yet you don't seem to connect? There's something missing, right? For some reason, you can't seem to connect with their heart, and the communication is kind of ordinary, but there's no real give and take and back and forth. There's a reason for that. Personality types have a major impact on how people communicate, how people dress, how people say things, but more importantly, how people make decisions. Yes, that's right. How they make decisions. Let me give you a perfect example of that. And we'll take a person who's a ruby type of gemstone. And I'm going to use gemstones just so that it's easier for you to get what I'm coming from. So rubies are people that are mostly direct. Their first train of thought is whenever they talk to someone, it's what's it about? It's all about the what for them. What will your solution do for me? What will you do to help me out? What will you do to help my clients out? It's all about the what. Now, rubies usually are the leaders in the group. Rubies also, when they dress conservatively. They are also people who are very direct. They don't like small talk. Like small talk for them, it's like watching paint dry on the wall. So let me ask you this. Have you ever spoken with someone who's a ruby? Who it's no frills, let's get down to it. It's all about the bottom line. Most people who connect with rubies or try to connect with rubies, most of the times it doesn't end well. Now, rubies more or less represent about 10% of the population. However, there are some of the most influential and powerful people that we know of. Next, we have sapphires. Sapphires are people that are, the party people in the house. They're the ones who love to bring people together. They love the latest and greatest in fashion, in shoes. Normally they wear louder colors. They're a lot more engaged and they love to bring people in. They are the life of the party. Do you know anyone like that? I do. I certainly do. Now, these people, this gem type, sapphires, for them, it's all about the why, right? It's all about why do this, why do that, why would your solution be better, why would you be able to help me, why would you help me? It's all about the why. Ever hear of people using that? So here's one tip for you. If you're going to have a conversation, a sales conversation, with a potential sapphire, well, there are some ways you can find out what they are before you even begin the conversation or before you even meet them for the first time. Look at their profiles on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram. Look at how they dress. Look at how they like to enjoy life, right? It's all about life is a big party. And they are the people that bring people together. Next in line, we have the pearls. Pearls are great people. Pearls are the ones that are more quiet, more subdued. They have a tendency to wear earth tone colors. They don't wear normally the latest and greatest in fashion. However, they are more often than not, the best negotiators of the group. Yes. So they are the ones that love fairness. It has to be a win-win for everyone. They are community-minded and oriented, and it's super important for them to respect others. You'll often hear them say, we can agree to disagree. They agree or disagree agreeably, but they are the people who negotiate more often than not. And when they do make decisions, now here's an important point for you. When they do make decisions, they make decisions emotionally, but also slowly. You can't just push them. They have to understand it emotionally, and you have to make that connection emotionally with them in order to get them on board. They represent more or less about 30% of the population. Next, and this is by far the greatest number of people, these are the emeralds. The emeralds are all about the how. You ever hear or ever work with colleagues that say, or clients that say, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? And how about this and how about that? Well, most of these emeralds are doctors, engineers, lawyers, bankers, insurance people, right? It's all about the how. They're driven by data. Data is more important than people. Data is fundamentally where they must find the answers. Now, when they make decisions, Emeralds makes decisions logically and also very slowly. Now, imagine if you're going to approach a client and you think you're just going to, an emerald that is, and you are going to close them no matter what. Well, if you put a lot of pressure and you don't feed them with data, what is the likelihood of them or of you being able to close them? Very, very small. So therefore, to avoid that, emeralds, it's all about the how. You have to feed them the how your solution will best fit their needs and how you will help them get to where they want to be. Now think of business owners, think of clients that you're serving. Where did they fit? How do they communicate with you? What do they communicate? Why do they communicate? Who do they communicate with? Who have you done this work with before? Who are you to care so much about me? And then the how, right? How will you do this? How will you do that? It's all about that. So if you just noticed, I did a quick turnaround clockwise of the 4 gems. And if you use those gems to your advantage, you can significantly improve your communication with your clients, but at the same time understand better how they do make decisions. So if you found this helpful and you like these tips, well, click on the like button, turn on a notification bell, and share and follow. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.